Welcome back to my channel, friends. I'm so excited about this video, everything about it. First of all, I want to thank you for watching my video. The only thing that could possibly bring me out of a YouTube hiatus was the MäksēLife launch. So this launch just blows all of the other launches out of the water. I'm probably going to say that every single launch, but this one is true. I have been waiting for this and this for a very long time. So first of all, I just want to let you know that the launch dates, October 21st for Club Moxy members, October 22nd for everyone else, and for both dates, it's 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern time for the launch. So let's dig into everything. I'm so excited. I'm going to save this for last, and I'm going to go into these first. So this is the first year I've ever done this, but I got one of each. I got horizontal and I got vertical. So my plans for this year is I really like using horizontal for memory keeping, journaling, tracking different things for my health. And then the vertical, I think the best way that I found to use it is to use the washi with the times on it. And I'm going to use it for my work planner. So I think that's going to work really well for me because then I can time block everything. I can see what I have to do during the day, and then I can have just the two planners on my desk. So I'm really excited to show you a little bit more about this. So let's first go into the covers. So new this year, MäksēLife has the interchangeable covers, and I am here for it. Oh my gosh, I can't even tell you how excited I am. First, let's start with this cover. So this one is new for this year, and this one is very, very, very special. So my friend Hannah from Hand Can Plan, her daughter, she painted this cover. So she is such a gifted artist, and I will put her Instagram account down below so you can follow her and just see all the amazing things she does. But she drew this when she was still in high school, or she painted it, and it is just phenomenal. I love the details in it. I just love the different levels of ripeness for the strawberries. I think that is so amazing that she thought of that, and just, they're not just typically like all bright red. I just love how they're just different levels of ripeness. I love the blues that are scattered throughout, and I just love the color of the little, I think these are poppies, but just, it's a little bit peach, it's a little bit pink, and it's a little bit red. It's just beautiful. I just love it. So this is the front. The back is going to be the same. And then we've got the inside, because these are not just interchangeable, now they're reversible. So I love this. So you just peel it off and then you flip it around. So this now becomes the back, so you can always know where the back is. The little MäksēLife is going to be the back. And if I show you here, we've got this for the back of this. So that is a really new, exciting thing this year. So we've got that. Let me just go into all the other covers that I bought, and then I will show you a little bit more about what they look like. Okay, so this is the next cover. Just before I get into this, I want to let you know that there are certain covers that you can buy with the planners and individually, and then there's certain covers that you can't buy with the planners. You can only buy them individually. So I will put a link down below for all the products, just so you can kind of see how that plays out. But this one is actually supposed to be, this is how it is advertised, as the forest. It's called Forest, and this is a forest green color. It's showing up very dark, and it is very dark. It's a little hard to see the green. There we go. That is kind of I would say that's the truthful color of this one. So it's a very plain, which I really like to have a lot of things that are just, you know, plain that I can kind of, I think for my work folder, this is going to be the best because it's not going to be too distracting. It's not going to, you know, just have too much brightness to kind of get me excited about things. Not that I can't be excited about work, but you know what I mean. So this one's called Forest. And then this is technically the inside. So I just love this, and I'll show you later. It fits so well with the cream folio, but I just love how beautiful, and it's so, I don't know, the design is just calming and tranquil, and I just love it. So this is a cream, and then this is almost like a very light grayish, almost like a little teeny bit of sage in there. So it's just gorgeous. I love that. So that is that one. That's called Forest. I don't think I said that, but this one is called just Floral. So this is a 2025 Floral. And then here is a cover. You can get this one, I believe, with the planner and separately. So this one is so awesome. This is from our friend, this is Tisa. And you know how she loves to do the color blocking. And if you go to her page on Instagram, you can see she put little jewels, what are they called? She put whatever they are called that she uses, the little gems on here. And it just looks so awesome. So I love this cover, but the reason I bought this is for the inside / reverse side. So this is why I bought it, because look at all those words. This is what I'm going to use for goal setting. So like when I'm in my planner working on my goal setting, this is the cover I'm going to use because I want to remember all these things that I want to do in 2025. And I'm going to use this kind of like my little affirmation page for the cover. But let's go ahead and look really quick. So we've got, this is a beautiful kind of like pinkish magenta color on this side, which is technically the inside. And then we've got for the back, and then this is always going to be what's on the back. And this is a beautiful navy color. So that is this one. And then the next one is my favorite. So I found MäksēLife 5 years ago, and this cover blew me away. And I tried to get it, and everything was sold out. Every single planner. But you guys, have you ever seen anything so beautiful in your life? I just love this one. It's calming. It's beautiful. It's simple, but it's not. I love, it's got this kind of silver metallic in there. I don't know if you can pick it up, but when I move it in the light, you can kind of see the silver on there. It's just so beautiful. So if I could have this in wallpaper, oh my goodness. Can you even imagine? It's just so beautiful. So let's look. This is the back on here. So it's kind of the color of the leaves. And that all of these are also with like kind of a silver foil on them so that they light up in the light, which is so beautiful. And then the inside, I think Chrissy had said on the live yesterday that she thought this was perfect for Valentine's Day. My thought, I'll show you the inside in a second. My thought is it kind of reminds me of a candy cane. So I think it could also work for Christmas. I don't know. What do you think? Is this giving off Valentine's candy cane vibes? Like, what are your thoughts on the inside? For me, I really like it. I think it would be perfect for Valentine's Day or for Christmas. Maybe even put some like little stickers on there too. I think that would be really cool. But this is what I came for. This is a little busy for me. This is absolutely gorgeous. So very excited about this. I can't say that this is definitely my favorite cover ever. This is a close second because it is just as equally beautiful. I'm more of a plain girl, so I think this is just very simple, but I love it. Oh, I should show you too while I have this out. So let's talk about what kind of cover this is. So how flexible is it? So if we go like this, it's flexible, you can bend it, but it's also very stiff. So if you turn your cover back on it, you can write in your planner, and it's going to be, you know, pretty good when you have two of them together. They're not going to bend too much, so you can really feel like you can write on your planner without having like a table behind it or something. I think that is a really cool addition to that. And then if you look here, so it's got 3 layers, and there we go. It's got 3 layers. So it's got the outer layer over here, which is the inside, and then it's got a layer inside on here. So those are all pressed together, and I tried to like see if I could take it apart or anything, and no, I'm not having any luck doing that. So it's really held together well. I didn't try to do it on this one because this is my favorite. I was like, if I ruin this one, I'm going to be sad. But one of the other ones, I did try that. So I just kept like trying to pick at it and see what I could do, but it was not budging. Also, I have popped these suckers in and out of this coil so many times, and they are still not bent, and they're still in really good condition. So, I mean, if there's anything that I can say about MäksēLife and about Sierra, she will not put a product out unless it is the highest quality and to her standards. She takes so much pride in everything she puts out there, and she will never put out something that isn't completely up to her standards. So these, you guys, I'm telling you, they could have charged more for this because they are such good quality. If you go to Mackenzie's Instagram, she also tested it. I think she put ketchup on it, she put coffee on it, and did a couple other things just to see. And then I saw her hold it under her faucet, and I was like, oh my gosh. But it wiped clean. There was no like, the water didn't get in anything. I just thought that was so cool. So definitely go and check that out too. But this is just like, you can tell, it's just wipes so nicely if you get anything on it. I think that is the best thing, because like, I can use this for years and years and years. And let me tell you, if anything happens to this beautiful cover, I don't know what I would do. But one thing I do want to say is, if you like this cover, if this is something you want to get, this one is definitely going to sell out. People are going to get this one. They're going to line up for it. So if this is one you need, do not wait till the next day, 2 days, 3 days later. Definitely make sure you get that in your cart right away, because this one is going to be super, super popular. So very durable, but very flexible. I think that is so awesome. It's got the 3 layers. Prices, the covers that you can buy separately. So this one cannot come on a planner. All of the throwback ones are sold separately. So the covers by themselves are $22. And then for the planners, I'll just tell you, since I'm talking about prices right now, the planners are $78, and you know, they all come with a really durable cover. They come with the bookmark and then all of the stuff inside. The thing about this is, you know, when I first came to like this planner community and I saw the prices for some of those planners. Now, let me say, I used to buy my planners at Target. So I'd get like a $10 planner, and then I found this beautiful Planner World, and the quality of the paper and everything, so amazing. $78, yes, $78 is a lot of money, but you have to remember, with the MäksēLife goal setting and planner system, you're not just getting a planner. You have a whole year planner, but you also have an entire year worth of goal setting, worth of reflections, worth of weekly actions. So you have your weekly, your monthly, and your annual goal setting. So this is like a life coach, and it is a planner all in one. So when you really think about it that way, the value that you're getting is just unbelievable. So just wanted to put that out there. Let's dig into what is new. Actually, you know what? I know that you want to see the folio. So let's go to that really quick. And then and then we will go into what has changed for the planners. So when you purchase, you get these little cards. So this one really tells you, you know, take a photo, make sure you're tagging us at Moxy Fam. Make sure that you have an account so you can start earning credits. Also, I want to stop and say, make sure that you are using a discount code. So if there's an affiliate that you like the most, hopefully it's me. Just kidding. Anybody that's really inspired you to purchase, make sure you're using their code and you get 10% off of your order, which is amazing. So my code is Annie, ANNIE, plans, PLANS, and that will get you 10% off your order. So make sure you do that. And then there is a ton of videos on the YouTube right here. And then make sure you watch the one from Thursday, which was yesterday for me, the 17th. So that shows everything, all of the color covers. And like, I mean, Sierra, Christy, and Darian, how they get along and just how amazing they all are is just so much fun to watch. So it was great last night. So definitely watch that video. So you get that. And then this is for Club Moxy. And I will tell you, so I've been a part of MäksēLife. This is my 5th year. And I joined Club Moxy in 2021. And I've been in it ever since. And it has transformed my life. I cannot even tell you the value that I've gotten out of this. So this is the Club Moxy. If you go to clubmoxy.com, I believe that you can still watch a free training video for free just to kind of see what you're getting, and ask me any questions you want. I don't check YouTube as much just because I'm not in that routine. But if you go to Annie_plans on Instagram, I will comment on those the same day. So usually within like 12 hours, if you have any questions. And recently this year, this still blows my mind. It makes me want to cry with tears of joy, but I am now on Team Club Moxy and I'm a mentor in this group. So it is the things and life lessons I have learned from this is just, it's probably the pivotal moment in my life with all of the tools now that I have. And it's just, I can't say enough of it. Anyways, I know you didn't come here for Club Moxy, so I'm going to go on. But I just wanted to let you know about that. It is really amazing. So here's our folio. And when I say that this, I can't even describe the feel of this cover. It feels like leather. It's not. It's so buttery smooth. Like that's the first thing I did. I went and looked for my watercolor florals cover, and then I grabbed this and I was like, oh my gosh, I have had so many of these folios because I hate the word influencer, but I've been on Instagram for 3 years, I think, and I've had a bunch of folios over that time. This is my ultimate favorite one. The level of detail and care and love that was put into this is just, it shines throughout. The stitching, I've had other ones where you look around and the stitching that's like coming out somewhere. This is just, the quality is just fantastic. So I'm going to say that first. And then let's flip it over. So we've got, this is the, oh, you can see I had a little heart on there. One thing I do want to say, oh, I've also got a sticker. Is this will go away. The other day, I had this out and I was putting my covers in and I had this laying on here and I was pushing it in to get the cover on. And I had these huge spiral coil lines all over the front. And I was like, oh my gosh, what did I do? I can't believe I just ruined it on the first day. And let me tell you, they come out. You can still see a little bit here, but what I did is I just took my sweater and I just kind of like rubbed it a little bit, and those lines came out so nicely. It is, the quality is just amazing. So yes, you can kind of see it. I don't even know where the heart came from, but I think that's really cute. So we've got the embossing on the back for MäksēLife. And then I was so excited when I looked at this the other day. I didn't even notice that there's a pocket in the back here, which is just so cool. So you can fit, let me grab one of my notebooks from the Rainbow Notebook line. That goes in there so nicely, fits all the way down. So many wonderful things you can put in here. What else can I find? I'll show you this. I'm going to do accessories in another video. Otherwise, these will get too long. But I've got all of the toolkit assessments. So this is the annual one. And this would be such a wonderful place for that. So you can just have it easily accessible. And it just, yes, I just love that they have this pocket. And it's huge too, which is so awesome. So that is the inside, the back, the outside. I love, love, love this. So let's first look at this. So we've got, this is so cool that they thought of this. We've got 2 buttons here. So you can have it, if it's a really chunky monkey, you can put it on the first one. And if you don't have as much in there, you can put it on the second one. I have a little bit in here, so it just barely fits on the second one. I love also, look at this. It's super stretchy too. So like if you want to pack this full, you can, and we're going to do that together. I'm going to pack this sucker full and show you how much stuff you can get in. So super stretchy. Look at that. Amazing. And then I love the details when we open. So the first thing you notice is with other folios, you have just 1 pen loop. And with this one, you have 2. So what's really cool is that just lays right here. They're right there. You can grab them easily. And it just fits so perfect. I love, love, love that. So I have my 2024 planner in here, and I have been using it. It's on my desk like this, which is so awesome. I'm going to slide this over a little bit. All right. So this is how this fits in here. So if you look, there's not too much space up top. There's not too much space below. It fits really great. Someone had asked me the other day, they said, hey, Andrea, does the daily fit in there okay? Or does it just look so, so tiny? And I want to show you while we have this out. I put this in and I think, so if you do your 2024 in, what I did is I just put this in there so it doesn't go around, but it slides in nicely. We're going to close it right there. So how this works, which is really awesome, these pens will lay flat here instead of being up like this. So it just, that also looks like it was meant to be this way. So there's just a teeny bit of room at the bottom, a little bit of room at the top, but this also really looks like it was made for this. Let's really quick close it. And with using it with the daily, you'll be able to use the smaller flap. And then see, it's so great. I mean, like, it looks like it was supposed to be that way because the pens are laying flat, so it looks perfect. So I want to point out, so this one kind of moves around a little bit. This one doesn't. This pen loop is a little bit bigger than this one. So if you have a big chunky marker or something, this is going to be great for that. I think that's so smart that they didn't make them the same size. Again, I can't say it enough. The attention to detail is amazing. I think that's so cool. This is from Season of Yes in Club Moxy. We had everyone picked a word for their Season of Yes, and so mine was bloom, and I love that. Just wanted to point that out. All right, so let's slide this back in. All right, so those will fit up. Got this little sun thing. I keep thinking to take it off, but I never do it. So I'm just going to do it on YouTube. Sorry. All right. So let's look at some of these inside details. So first of all, we have, we have the pockets, and there's so many pockets on here. It's amazing. So we've got these 2 sizes. I love that they're not just like split in the middle. So this one, if you have, and I don't have it with me, but if you have a quarter sticker sheet from a sticker company, I have a bunch of favorite ones. I'm going to list those below too, because they have quarter stickers that will fit really well in here. But I love that they're the different sizes. This one fits our bookmark perfectly. It just so snug right there. So that is awesome. This one fits this list from, let's see, I'll show you this later, but that's from this pad, and that fits so well right there. And I just want to see, I've got this pad too. Is that gonna, yep, if you tear that out, it'll fit this way. Won't fit that way, but if you tear it out, that'll just be sticking up just a little bit. So that is pretty cool. Take that out. And then we've got a bunch of other pockets back here. So we've got one pocket that goes all the way down to here. We've got two pockets up here that are exactly the same size. Let's test this out. It is snug, but that will fit in there. So that's pretty nice. And then we've got one more in the back here. And that goes, yep. Oh, that goes all the way down to the bottom here. So if you have, let's see, let's just test everything out, right? So that goes up to here. So that works really well. And then we've got a pocket back here. And this is awesome. So this is, they started coming out with the Reflections book 2 years ago, I think. Yep, there was a 2023 and then there was a 2022. So this one is really awesome. You can see it's embossed. And I think that's such a cool detail to have on these. So this is the 2024 Reflections. It's got the Moxy wheel. And so this is going to be just like all the rest of them that we've had for the years past. So you're going to do your end year review. Got some questions about how you want described 2024, how you want to do 2025. So we've got wins, highlights, challenges, lessons, growth, gratitude, what's working, what's not working, impact, adjustments, and then a letter to yourself. I just want to point out, so I just want to make sure nobody says anything about this. So these are cut off on purpose. This is what we do. This is how a lot of our stuff in Club Moxy is. And I just love how it's just like all the way to the top. It saves you room. And so it's going to be cut off a little bit. So don't think that you got one that is like not right. This is how it's supposed to look. So awesome. So this is free with purchase, any purchase, I believe, but it might be with a purchase of $100. I will check and I will write that down in the comments. That fits in really nicely back here too. And then we've got this amazing pocket right here. So really quick, I want to talk about this cute little charm. It fits right there. The charm comes in this cute little packaging. So it says living my best life. And on the back, I've got this one right here. It says who you become in the process of working towards your goals is as important, if not more so, than crossing the finish lines of achievement. Such wonderful wisdom from Sierra. So I want you to know that you get, I had no idea. I ordered the 2 Flagship planners and you get one for each Flagship you buy. So this is only a free gift with Flagship. And I want to make sure that you guys know that starting the 21st for club members and starting the 22nd, these are free with a purchase of a Flagship while supplies last. And I believe that October 29th is the last day that you can get this free with Flagship. So after that, they're $8 that you can buy on the website if they're still around. And Sierra said that she's going to start doing this every year. There's going to be a different charm every year. And it's just like, oh, I can't even. There's no words. So much care and detail. Just adore Sierra and the entire team. So one thing I want to show you about this is the capacity. So you're thinking like, well, I mean, how much can I fit in here? Let's look at it this way. Like, you know, I mean, probably just a few things. Well, let me show you. I've got all of my dot markers. I've got all of my regular Moxy mild liner markers. And all of these babies are going to fit in there. So let's see what kind of damage we can do, right? So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's take this one out too. 8. Smush those back. 9, 10, 11. Feel like it's a clown car now. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Closes up great. And look at that. Can we close it? Yes, we can. So you can literally, not literally, but you can almost have everything, all of your stuff all together. So we've got all of the 16 markers in here. We've got now this is my 2024 that has tons of stickers in it, so it's a little chunky. And we can put, you know, our bookmarker in there. Let's do it all. Let's just do it all together and see what happens. What does it look like? So putting this in here, definitely, obviously a little bit snugger. What else do I have that I can put in here? We'll put our personal values. I'm going to put that in the back. I've also got some stickers. So these are the new stickers I'll show you in the other video. They're awesome. Let's put these up here. And then remember, we've still got this back here, which is awesome. So let's see. Oh, look at that. So good, so good. So that's if you want to go to town and do it all, right? Put everything in there, which is awesome. So let's take these puppies back out. And then I just want to show you one thing before we're done with the folio. And I don't think I told you the price of the folio yet. This one is $58, which, you guys, I was a little shocked at that price, to be honest. I was not expecting that price. I thought it would be a little bit more because, like, there's so much with this. Okay, so one last detail that I want to show you with this that's really, really cool. So if you have like a, what is it, legal size paper, and you can put that in here too, which is really cool. So look at this detail. You guys, look at all of that room back there. There's so much stuff you can put in here too. So you can just have that in there. If you want to find something quickly, you can put that back there, and you can have that enclosed in there too. Just so cool, right? I mean, like, my God. I don't know how they came up with so many amazing things. It's just so cool. Okay, so that is the folio. Please, please, please ask me any questions. I would love to answer. Like, is there anything else that I didn't cover that you're interested in? Please let me know. The next thing that I want to do is compare a side-by-side of the new planners. So there's that. Okay, so this one, I think the first year I had a vertical, and then I was like, I don't know. I always thought vertical was for me. I'm going to try horizontal. I've never used really a horizontal, and I fell in love with horizontal. And then I think, so this is my fifth year. So I had vertical, horizontal, 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 horizontal. No, I think there was 2 verticals in there. Anyway, that really doesn't matter, right? So, before we go into that, I just want to show the difference. So I just want to show you, this is just barely thicker than this last year. So I think that's going to be good. So, one other thing I did not show you is the coil difference. So, you know, there was, I think, a little bit of feedback given that if you are a sticker person, your planner is going to get so chunky, and this coil is going to be a little bit too small. So we've got a bigger coil this year for 2025 that is going to allow you to put as many stickers, as many memory things in there, print photos out and put them in there. And that is going to be so awesome. So that is the difference here. It is so awesome. So yes, that is awesome. Okay, so let's go into the differences. So again, this year we are getting the Today bookmark. So it's got the ruler on there that goes up to 7 inches. And then we've got the Today embossed at the top so you can hold your place. If you need more than one bookmark, you can buy them from the website. There's a, what is it, weekly actions, monthly actions, and then I think the annual goals. So those are extra bookmarks if you need those. Let's snap that back in there. All right, so let's go. Here's the first thing that is new this year. So let me move this for a second. And we will zoom in a little bit. There we go. Okay, so this year we have this page, which I love because you can take your dot markers and you can do birthdays with one color. You can do holidays with another color. You can put kids' school days that they're off. You can put your holidays that you want to take off of work. You can put, you know, anything in there. So I love that. And then you can write little notes about important dates that are happening. Or you can use it, I mean, you can use it for anything. I cannot wait to see how people are using this page. I think it is awesome that we have that. So that is new this year. And then this is all the same. So we've got the getting started, the steps, how to use the compass, how to set your intentions, your goals, and your vision. Just so much. And this is what I was talking about before. This is the difference with this planner. Like, you get a life coach and goal setting within your planner, which is so cool. Talks about how to use the life compass, the compass assessment over here, how you're supposed to use it to track your score. We've got different scoring criteria that you can use to reference. The intention page has not changed. That is the same. So you have your word and then questions about what you want in your life for this year. We've got setting goals, writing goals, stretch, progress, and maintenance goals. So maintenance goals, you're going to want most of those, and then maybe 1 or 2 stretch goals. So it says 1 to 3. You don't want to push yourself. That is one thing that people do, is they think they have to have all these big giant goals every single year, and then you get burnt out. So don't burn yourself out, okay? Have 1 or 2, maybe 3 stretch goals if you have the mental capacity. And then just, you know, just really, if you slowly get into it, you can change this anytime. You can change this anytime. That is what I love about this, is I've gone and I crossed out my annual goals, what I thought mid-year that wasn't working for me, and I just changed them. And I think that is so cool. So we've got annual, monthly, weekly goals, just more about that. This page is the same. We've got all the different things you can consider. And then we've got the mind map. We have annual goals. So we have personal, fun and recreation, work and learning, family and relationships, health and wellness, spiritual and personal growth. And a lot of people ask about this one. You can just totally use it for personal growth. Like, if you are not spiritual, do not use that for that part. Just do the personal growth, financial and physical environment. So we've got the vision board for both sides. I've seen so many creative things with this vision board page. I love looking at this. So if you do yours, like, post it on Instagram, tag hashtag MoxyFam, so we can all see how cool yours is. And then this is a new one this year. So we have this idea garden this year, and I'll show you what we replaced. I shouldn't say we, MäksēLife. I'll show you what they replaced. Is this goal setting quick tips. So it just says make the space your own, you know, create a ritual. So this is going to be so awesome, and you can use this idea garden for future goals and projects. Like, at your quarterly compass assessment, you can write down a couple of things in here. Like, I noticed this. I think I might want to have this goal a little bit later in the year. Let's check back on it. So I think that's really cool. And then we've got, these pages are a little bit different, but I mean, not to the point where it's a big deal. So previously we had, they had this like a horizontal, and now it's vertical. And so that is also something that is a little nod to Club Moxy, is all of our workbooks have this on the side, which is really fun to see that showing up so much throughout this. This is all the same. Nothing has changed here. The color, the spacing, everything is the same. This page is the same. This is your, if you're new to MäksēLife, this is your monthly goals. So January, and then you break them down into weekly goals. So we've got weekly, we have our monthly, and then we have our annual goals. So if you don't know, if you're sitting here thinking, oh my gosh, I can't think of what I want to do for the rest of the year, that is just so big, you can always start with a weekly goal. So like go to your first week in your planner, and like for personal, you might want to say, you know, I'd really like to take more time. Like mine is, I'm a mom of 2 young kids. I have 2 jobs, plus I have my Instagram account, plus I have the YouTube, plus my kids are in karate 4, 5, 6 times a week. So like 30 minutes a day. So if I put that 30 minutes a day, how can I make that into a monthly goal? Can I put 30 minutes a day and then be more specific and then transfer it to an annual goal? Why do you want to have time to yourself? What are you going to get out of it? What are you hoping to have from that? So that is one way. If like you're really stuck on this, you can kind of go backwards too. So that is something I've done when I've been super stuck on that. So before I get back to this page, I just want to say this is all the same. There's nothing that changed on the horizontal or vertical. This is a beautiful, just such a functional and easy to make your own page, and I just love it. So yes, there's no changes here. The last change that we have is this page, and I want to highlight that. I'm opening my planner from this year, so I've got, show you kind of a little quick flip through, but I want to find a page that, and let me tell you, it's okay if your planner looks like this. It's okay if your planner looks like this. Like, there's no shame in having some blank pages at all. Okay, so let's put these side by side. Does that fit? Yes, that looks great. Okay, so this is the 2024. And you'll see on top, it says reflect on wins, what worked, what didn't work, lessons learned, adjustments needed. There is just a big blank space of dots that you have to figure out where you want to put everything. And then there is the little coaching tip down here, learn to rest, not to quit. So new this year. So this is just a big blank space. And, you know, sometimes I had no idea what to do with it. Let me see if I can find one for you. So sometimes I did just random things. Sometimes I, let's see, where are you? Sometimes I just wrote living room math, you know, just super fun. Sometimes I wrote what I need to do, and then sometimes I did this. And you can still do that over in this side, but I want to, gosh, I hope I can show you this without spending too much time. Okay, so this is one thing where I did my wins, what's working, what's not working, lessons learned, adjustments, and every time I had to write all these out. And what I love about, isn't that cool? I just love that. It's like my favorite thing. What I love about this new year is, let me flip this over. So we've got wins, what's working, what's not working, lessons, and adjustments. And the cool thing is they have these little dots so you know exactly how much room you have to write everything. And I love that now I don't have to think about it. I don't have to guess. Everything is right there. And I just, this is the secret sauce to the Moxy system. I wasn't sure that reflections were going to make that big of a difference in my life. Let me tell you, even on the days where I was like, gosh, I mean, I don't even remember what I did this last week. I started writing, and even if I like didn't write, I just did wins, what's not working, and adjustments. It has been so helpful. Now, the cool thing about this year is, oh, I'm sorry, there's a fly that keeps flying around here, so I'm sorry if you see that. It's also flying around my head, which is super fun. So we've got all of this stuff down here, and I love, love, love this, because what I used to do is I used to go to the weekly email and I would write all of this stuff down, but now we have it on our planners. So we've got our coaching tip: plan ahead, dedicate 10 to 15 minutes a week to set your goals. So awesome. It tells you like why you should do it. Just so cool. Journal prompt, you know, if you only want to do these parts, or you just want to do part of it, or if you want to do the whole thing as a journal prompt, or you want to use your, I'm stretching. If you want to use your dot grid notebook, you can do the journal prompt somewhere else. But I love it. What day and time of the week is best for me to set aside and reflect on the current week and plan for the coming one? So if you are in Club Moxy, we do this on Saturdays at 11 Central, and we take a whole hour. We just play music and we just have an accountability to each other, to ourselves. And we work on our reflections and our weekly actions, which is so cool. And I'm sorry, I will always pepper in Club Moxy. It has been life-changing to me. So as much as I can talk about it, I'm going to. And then you have your affirmations. So affirmations are so important. The happiest I've ever been in my life is when I'm doing affirmations on a consistent basis. They are so important. You don't even have to believe in them currently. You can write down things that you want to aspire to. And let me tell you, when you say it enough, you start to believe it. And when you start to believe it, you start to live it. And it's so cool. So that is, my fingernail polish just got on my planner. Oh, so sad. So yes, this is like, I really, really like this. At first, when I saw this, I was like, that's a lot of room, but it's good room. It's important room. It's stuff that you need. If you're coming to MäksēLife for just a planner, you're getting so much more. And this, even if you just read this each week and you don't even do this, like, still try to do this, okay? Even if you just write, it was a hard week. Just like do something for yourself, just a little bit. It's so helpful for your brain to process that. Even if you just read this, just start where you can, start small, and then work your way up. These weekly actions pages are all the same, which is awesome. I love using this so many different ways. So if you are new to MäksēLife, here's my weekly actions page. So sometimes I'm super, super creative. Sometimes I just have one thing. I did this for a little while, which is kind of cool, because I was like, well, maybe I'll just move these from week to week and then I don't have to keep writing them over again. So that was kind of a fun little thing that I had done. So here's this one where I'm going to check it off every single day. I thought that was really cool too. Here's a blank week, but you know what? I got creative and I let my creativity out. So this is not a lost week. Let's see. So here's another weekly actions page. Here's week 7. So there's just, you know what? I love it because you don't have to do it all the same every single week. You can just do what is best for you. And sometimes it's messy for me. Sometimes it's really super fun and creative. And sometimes I don't do it. Sometimes I fall off, but I always get back on. So anyways, all of the colors for these are all the same. And then there's going to be a cool quote on every single page for you. And then let's go back. So we've got December. And then if you're new to MäksēLife, there's going to be a quarterly compass. So you have the one that you start at the beginning of the year, and then you have your 3 quarters after that. So at the end of each month, you also have reflections. You reflect on the month, your satisfaction for the month, and then every quarter you go into this. And then we've got extras here, and we've got another page for 2026 if you want to use your dot markers. This is a good place to do some planning. You know, if you get your school, your kiddo's school list early, you can start writing all those days that they're off, so you can start planning ahead. And then we've got are pages of blank notes in the back. 1, 2, 3, 4. One thing I did a couple years ago was I took all of these pages that I had in the back that I didn't use, and I just carefully like cut a little bit on each part here, and I just kind of took it out, and then I put it at the end of every single month here. And so I had my monthly reflections, but I also had like an extra 2 pages of stuff to write. So that was really cool. There's that. And then we've got our folder, so you can put whatever you need in there. So it's double-sided pockets. And then the 1 page of stickers. So we've got stretch goals here. You can do that, like how am I progressing each week? I love the dots. I love that. And then you have your covers. So one thing about the covers that we don't have this year is we don't have this because if you think about it, since they're reversible, if you put this on one part, that wouldn't really make it very reversible. So so many places sell these for cheap that you can just buy and just wrap it around if that's something that you still want to do. But there it is, you guys. So I can't believe I almost went an hour. Actually, I can. I'm not surprised whatsoever. Please, please, please ask me some questions. What do you want to know? What are you still interested about? I am also going to have another video that you can go to look at all of the accessories, because I knew that this video was going to be long if I did all of them together. So make sure you check out my accessories video. I got one of everything. I went crazy this time. Like, I really went all out. So check that video out. Ask me questions there and let me know what you think. What covers are you getting? Are you team vertical? Are you team horizontal? I would love to know. And then also, if you're not following me on Instagram, please do. It's Annie, ANNIE_plans on Instagram. And I love to just post what I'm doing. Some days it looks Instagram beautiful. Some days it's just my messy. This is how it is. This is what I'm doing. And I'm going to post what I do for me. And I don't ever plan in my planner for Instagram. I plan for me and I post what I'm doing. So you're going to get a real authentic version of me over there. And then of course I'll try to sprinkle in my Club Moxy whenever I can, because it's so important to me. But I hope you guys learned something. I hope you got what you needed out of this video. And I just want to let you know that I am always, always, always open for questions, to talk about anything. If you want help with your goals, go over to my Instagram account and message me. I respond to every single person, and I love when people ask me questions about planners or goal setting or affirmations. So please do. I'm not just saying that. I really, truly, truly, I love this community and I want to talk to you and I want to learn from you too. So go ahead and do that. And I hope that we get to talk soon. And make sure you check out all the other affiliates for MäksēLife. You can do #Moxy Review Crew on Instagram and on YouTube to find all of the videos. Make sure you go to the MäksēLife YouTube channel and watch the awesome live that they had on the 17th of October. And let me know what other questions you have. So I'm almost at an hour, so I'm gonna stop now. But thank you for watching. I hope to get more videos on here. I love every time I do it, but it's just sometimes it's so hard to get everything set up. I'm currently, I shouldn't show you this, but I'm going to. I'm outside. I've got this on my window. This is where the light is, so this is where I go. But have a great day. Don't forget to make sure that you're subscribing to my channel so you can get, when I do start getting back into the flow of YouTube videos, you can get all those notifications. Bye, guys.